Hey guys, welcome to the Knot of the Week. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to tie the improvised restraint knot. Okay, so the way this knot works is that it basically uses the Prusik. So you want to have a bite in your line, and I'm going to demonstrate with paracord, but really so that you get a good bite or a friction hitch in this, you really need to use something that's a little bit more substantial, like an accessory cord like this. I believe this is a 6mm accessory cord, but don't quote me on that. That's what we'll use later. So first, make a bite, which is right in the middle of the rope, and you're going to take that over your hands like this, or over your finger, reach through, pull that through, and then open that up and do the same thing again. So I'm just reaching right through that loop and pulling that cordage. And what you wind up with once you tighten it up the right way, you've got a Prusik. So now what you're going to do with that Prusik is you're going to take the working end, which now there's two tails on this, and you're going to remove your finger and put those through that location. Once they're through, give yourself some slack and just tighten everything back up again. And now you've got your Prusik again, and this is threaded through. So it's kind of like a threaded Prusik almost. Now you've got this loop, and what this allows is this loop can now get bigger or smaller depending on how much slack you have. So this is about 5 feet of paracord. What you want to make this is around 5 to 6 feet of whatever cordage you're going to use, because what we're going to do afterwards to lock this knot is tie it figure 8. So what I've got now is something that I can put around hands and tighten the Prusik. So if you know anything about a Prusik, it's a friction hitch, so meaning that as tension is applied, let me get a little bit smaller loop, as tension is applied this way, that's not going to move until you actually grab the knot itself and move it. So again, friction hitch, but in a restraint situation, if you are trying to restrain someone that broke into your house or something like that, you need to lock this, because over time, wiggling on this knot, you will gain a little bit of space, probably enough that somebody could slip out of this too. So you want to lock this with a stopper knot at the end so that it can't move. So what that looks like is we're going to tie a figure 8. So we're going to go around the front, around the back, like this, then take the strands, back through the center, and that is a figure 8. So figure 8 looks like that, but what you want is, with a stopper knot, you want it as close to the remaining, or the knot you're trying to stop itself. So I want to basically tighten that figure 8 as close. You can just kind of manipulate the strands here. Until you get that figure 8 just as humanly close as you can to that knot. So that figure 8 will act as a stopper. So if somebody tries to get out of that, even if it slips, that figure 8 is going to lock that Prusik in and not allow it to go anywhere. So you could use an overhand knot. That's more of a hasty method. The problem with an overhand knot in this position, and I'll tie one of those just so you can see, just tying something like this, it rolls. So if you've ever used one of these knots, you can actually roll this knot given any kind of push against it. So it really won't do a good job as a stopper knot, especially what we're trying to achieve in this situation. Really need to go with a figure 8. So let's see how this looks on the victim. Okay, so this won't hurt a bit, Manny, I promise. Quaking with fear. So we're going to open that up, and again, this is that accessory cord, so what this allows is a little more bite on the rope, and this is what you want to tie this knot with. So again, we're going to cinch up the Prusik, just like so, and then come around just like this with the figure 8 to lock it. So that is how to tie the Improvised Restraint Knot. Thanks for watching the Knot of the Week. Special thanks to Manny, our victim. Remember, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. We would very much appreciate your support and subscription. Thanks for watching.